So guys, are you ready for some more comedy or what? Are you ready for some more comedy or what? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give it up for my partner in crime. I regularly do shows with this man all over New England. Let's hear it for the very funny Ed Waugh.
Recently had a death of a close family friend, which kind of sucked. This guy used to work with my father. So we went to go to me and my brother, we went to go pay our respects. And the services were in Harlem. I don't feel I need to tell you, but I don't exactly fit in Harlem. So we went to go leave the venue after the services. It was nighttime. So as I was going to leave the venue, somebody came up behind me. And he goes, "Hey, you steal that hat, man?" I had a fedora on at the time. I'm like, "No, dude. I didn't steal your hat. How are we talking about?" So I kept on walking. And he goes, "No, you steal my hat, man?" I'm like, "No, dude, my hat." I keep on walking. And he goes up again. He's like, "No, you steal my hat, man." I'm like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I didn't steal your fucking hat. That's my fucking hat." And he goes, "No, is this still Manhattan?"
But I had a moment recently, because I live in Boston now, where I had a wake-up call where I watched somebody get out of his car in broad daylight and then kick another guy's door in. Yeah. And none of you seem, you're like, that's not surprising at all. Nobody seems too shocked by that. But what's crazy about it was the guy that did it was wearing scrubs at the time. Yes, this is like a doctor on his way to a surgery. Like, I know this guy might die on the table later, but this guy needs to die right now. I'd rather watch you make a baby on the plane. You can do it in the seat, and I won't even complain. You can give the brand new baby the same name. Another year, it'll be like nothing's changed. This plane is going 500 miles an hour, cruising altitude 31,000 feet. The baby will fall 125 miles an hour, they 169 seconds to the ground, which means the plane will go 100 further than 550 feet. They use the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. 100 is 550 squared plus 31,000 squared, so really big numbers. We'll divide that by 5,280 go from feet to miles, then the square of that new number is about 23.98. Which means that we're going to be 24 miles away when it hits the ground.
Finally have her. Give it up for the hilarious stylings of Hasmin Garza.
I grew up in a really rough barrio called Utah. That shit was rough. It was rough. We were the only non-white family in the entire neighborhood. Those kids were so excited to see us, though. They could not wait to do racism. They were like, "Yes, we get to use words we've never used before." They got it right. They added more. The one that always pissed me off, still to this day, was wetback. Wetback. I was like, I didn't swim here, thank you very much. Asian girl started going to our school. I was yeah, so I'm gonna take the heat off of me. They called her fresh off the boat. That pissed me off. I was like, whoa, 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 why'd she get a boat? I'm over here swimming the Rio Grande. Homegirl gets a boat.
Coming up next, he's a dear friend of the show. He's a very hilarious guy. Let's hear it for the very funny, I can't say funny enough, Greg Murphy!
Between laughs, you can hear people crunching on tortilla chips, which is a nice touch. Buffalo chicken dip, I apologize, yes. Just feel free to ask any questions you want. No thanks, I'm working right now. Like they're falling asleep messages on. Look, I want to fall asleep to strikes. You sports people? Is that getting everyone fun? Bowling people? We had the horse race yesterday, the Belmont Stakes, that ends the Triple Crown of the horse racing. The guy that won it, they pulled up next to him, like, what was it like to win the race? He goes, my whole life I've always dreamt about being a jockey and winning the Belmont Stakes. I'm looking at him like at 3'6", were there many options there, my little man? It was either get good with horses or make fudge cookies in a tree for the rest of your life. So I'm not allowed to babysit anymore. I had little nieces and nephews. You play one game of is it Windex or is it Gatorade? And poison control gets involved. What seems to be the problem? Yeah. Something wrong with my wrist. All right, sir, what's the issue with your wrist? It's burning, and it hurts when I pee. Can I just talk to him real quick? He knows about my wrist issues. They usually flare up when I get back from Vegas. I do a lot of racquetball. Not a big Boston accent down here. It kind of fades. South Shore's not a good Boston accent one. It fades. Below Hingham, there's no more Boston accent. Dorchester's the hardest Boston accent you're ever going to hear. It's the hardest Boston accent ever going to hear. My cousins are from Dorchester. They were on an episode of Family Feud. It was the funniest episode that's ever aired in Family Feud history. 11 minutes in, here's the category. Name an American food. My cousin Linda. Fats! Remember Louis Anderson, the fat guy? He was the host. He went, what? She was saps! A sandwich, saps. The family from Nebraska left. They're like, we're good. No, we're out of here. Thank you very much. Pretty sure you're going to kick the shit out of us in the parking lot and take the money even if we won. No one can get the Boston accent right. Manchester by the Sea does not have a Boston accent. The hardest Boston accent, you can't nail it. I was in Phoenix. I did a show in Phoenix. I got off stage. Someone was like, you're from Boston? I said, yeah. They go, you don't even sound like you're from Boston. We all thought you guys sounded like that Mayor Menino guy you have. And I had to lie. I'm like, well, we really didn't understand what he was saying, to be honest with you. I understood 1 out of 7 words out of the guy's mouth, and the one word he got had nothing to do with what he was talking about, so it just threw you off for 4 minutes. He'd give a speech. Sir Bossa, we up drugs and violence of Shabbos, Durbus, Hamas, a spaceship. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for drowning out the
Let's hear it for Lenny Clark!
When I tell you, I'm complimenting you people. I'm not out here to fuck with you. I mean, I like you all. Right, Adam? Right? Okay. I want you to have a good time. I do. We all have good days. We all have bad days. But, whenever I have a bad day, I just say, strike! Tony, it's okay. I love it, man. I started doing this 40 years ago at a Chinese restaurant in Emmett Square in Cambridge. 40 years later, I'm at a fucking bowling alley, at an empty shopping mall in Kingston. Yeah. I would have been a genius if it wasn't all the lead paint I ate as a baby. But my mother put me by the windowsill and said, chew, boy, chew. Well, I mean, I know, because I was a big fat fuck. For those of you who don't know me, I was 388 pounds with a size 56-inch waist. Oh yeah, I was so fat, my wife started saying shit like, you can fuck other people now. Really? Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you shit in a minute. Guy tried to sell me a deerskin suit. Well, yeah, I'm no fashion play, but I just wanted anything that fit. I came out with the deerskin suit. I said to the guy, does it make me look fat? And he went, not for a deer. Oh, shit, for a deer. No, the girl who was on it, she talked about being divorced. I've been happily married for 32 years. Thank you so much, man. Aren't you nice? Yeah, 5 different women, but I'm no quitter. Oh, look, you got a selfie stick. Make sure you get yourself in. Look, are you in? Okay, great. All right, yes, all right, I'm with you. Well, she was giving a finger. I'm giving a finger too. Because I figured that's what you do. Yes, okay. It was pretty crazy. She was not only Jewish and redhead, but she was also a Playboy model / coke dealer. Now, what happens? Yeah, you all laugh at the coke dealer, but the Playboy model, you just poo-poo. Like, you were married to a Playboy model? Yes, I was. Because I was filthy rich at the time. Yeah. You'd be amazed how attractive you become when you're filthy rich. It's like the old guy at Foxwoods on the walker with the oxygen mask, and he walks by and a blonde on each side. You go, he must be a nice guy. No, they're whores. Now, what happened? Prostitutes. Everyone's got a title. I don't know. And what have we learned about prostitutes from the Obama administration? Pay your whores. Now, what do you mean? Oh, do you know what that's all about? Or you're just owing? Do you have any idea what that's about? No, you have no fucking idea. You're just one of these politically correct bitches. Oh, fuck you! I'm going to explain, and I'm going to see if I get vindicated by the rest of the room. 5 years ago, Barack Hussein Obama, which is not his real fucking name. Does anybody know his real name? Yes, you're right. Thank you, sir. Barry. His name is Barry. You didn't know that, did you? Barry Sotoro. His father was Barry Sotoro Sr. He was Barry Sotoro Jr. He ran under Hope and Change. We got fucked in the Hope. He changed his name, Barack Hussein Obama. Now, you actually think someone named their fucking kid Barack Hussein Obama? Come on, are you out of your fucking mind? It's like you can keep your own doctor. Oh, fuck, well, that didn't work out either. Look, here's what happens. Or shovel-ready jobs, or all the other shit he lied to us about. But this isn't a political thing, because it's got nothing to do with him being black or white, because if you look at him, he's pretty much more of a caramel-colored man. Like Beyonce. Beyonce, when she was with Destiny's Child, black is the bottom of a well. But she married Jay-Z, they did the injections, fucking caramel, and Michael Jackson died a white man. Stop is okay. Because sometimes people feel they have to disagree with what you're saying because of the political correctness. Now, I'm a lot older than most of you people, but when I was a kid, we had political correct people. We used to call them nosy fucking busybodies. They weren't happy unless you were miserable. I mean, think about it, folks. I don't always get to work the big rooms like this. There was a time, I was working Caesar's Palace about 6 months ago, and I used to work it all the time, but I haven't been there in a while. I actually love this. This keeps me on my mind. Every time I hear that, I flash back to Nam. And the funny thing was, I wasn't in Nam. But here's what happened. I would have went. But back then, we had the draft, and I was 286 in the draft. I could only go if we were invaded by Mars. So, well, I said, if you need me, I'll be in fucking Falmouth. Because I went to Falmouth. Yeah. Okay, well now you're from Falmouth. Good, nice town. See, I'm winning you over against your own fucking will. Now, it's a long fucking trip for the vindication for the horse. What do you say, you crazy fucker? How you doing? Look out! He's gonna get you. This is how it starts. You'll be picking up furniture in a couple of days. Tony! What do you say, you crazy fucker? How you doing, pal? Now, are you Catholic, Tony? Yeah, you are. Irish? No, Italian Catholic. You're crazy. Jewelry and robes and cologne, all sorts of nice shit. And a note was, dear Mr. Clark, it's been a while since you've been back, but please, due to the political climate in the country today, don't use the next couple of words. First word was the N-word. And I have no trouble with the N-word, because two of my sisters married black guys, and I have more blacks than in my immediate family than have been in the White House for the last 8 years. So, let's let that simmer for just a minute, okay? I'm glad you enjoyed it, because I got nothing against black people. I got my own fucking problems. I'm married. Look, and my brother-in-law's 6'9" with a fucking gun. What am I gonna fucking say, right? So now, I'm in Oklahoma. Have any of you ever been to Oklahoma? No. Well, if you don't go, this should be on your bucket list of places not to go. It's a real shithole, honest to God. Even the people from Oklahoma will tell you, oh, you're from out of town, can I come with you? You know, they fucking want, they want bonds there, like an escaped mental patient. Please don't leave me here, please. So, I fly into Oklahoma, and I fly over these haystacks. Well, I thought they were haystacks. They're actually giant piles of shit on the side of the road that no one talks about. So, you know, and I had to do a show. It was because of the divorce. I needed money. I took the gig. I'm working Friday night. I'm at one end of the state. I do a show there, and then I have to drive 380 miles to the other end of the state to do a show Saturday. You know, I didn't want to do it, but I needed the money for the lawyer. So I take the gig, and I fly in over the piles of shit, and I land. And they said, where you all from, boy? And I said, well, I'm from Boston. They go, is that near Europe? I go, oh yeah, you moved that ocean. Fuck, we're neighbors. So anyway, you see what I'm dealing with. Thank you. I don't need everyone, just a couple now and then. So anyway, I do the show Friday night. And it's a great show, and everyone comes backstage, and we're having a few drinks, and there's this one giant Indian. He's like a Mi'kmaq Indian with a mohawk, and he's from Oklahoma, and he's not supposed to be there because they're from Nova Scotia. So anyway, this is all geographically fucking correct. 6'9" he was. He had a fucking loincloth and a peace pipe and a fucking hatchet, crazy fucking hair. He said, you want to smoke them dope? And I was so afraid. I said, yes, I do. So we light up a joint. In less than 2 minutes, his head turns into like a duck-billed platypus, you know? So he looks at me, are you seeing shit? And I go, yeah. He goes, I'll go get the good stuff. I go, you do that. So he goes out this door, and I go fucking flying out this door, and I get in my little Ford Focus, which in Oklahoma is like a fucking Rolls Royce. So now, I'm driving as fast as I can, and there's no lights on the highway because it's a flat state. They figure, what do you need lights for? You're not gonna fucking hit anything. And there was the moon, and there was some stars. All there was my little Ford Focus lights, and I'm trying to fucking catch them. I'm so high. I'm worried about some Indian coming alongside on horseback. Try this shit, you know. So I try to get the radio. No, there's nothing on the radio. There's no other lights. There's nobody else on the highway. I'm going, fuck, I'm gonna get pulled over by the cops. I go, good, I'll have someone to talk to, you know. So now I'm fucking looking up into the heavens and there's no lights, and I'm thinking, oh, this is when the aliens come and they get you, they pull you out of the car, fucking you ask for some sick joke. You gotta understand, that was pretty high. So now, I finally get a radio station about 2 hours in, and it's a rap station in Oklahoma. And I'm singing along with Biggie Smalls. Now, if you don't know, now you know, neighbor. So, anyway, much bigger laugh than I thought. The next word they didn't want you to use was the word midget. Are there any midgets here before I go any farther? I love midgets, but you're not supposed to call them midgets. What are you supposed to call them? Little people. No, not small. They'll punch you right in the balls, sir. Little people is what they want. Yeah. I mean, and I have midget friends. I do. I'm not, this isn't some cliche. I have 3 or 4 midget friends I take out drinking with me. Last call, I put them up in the bar. They go run a bar. I kicking all the fucking drinks up. But I tip big, so we're always invited back. And midgets, they're adorable. They always look like they're in a hurry, you know. But they don't give a shit if you call them midgets. They've been midgets all their life. It's the politically correct fucking people. Girls, they said, we're not girls. They said, how's miserable old bitches? That we're a nice group of people. Let me ask you a personal question. Do you beat your kids?